Hi everyone. I'm going to give it a minute here, make sure I'm in the right spots. I'm looking over here. There we are. All right, let's see here. Looks like I'm in the right spot. I'm coming on today at 4 o'clock. I've got this like piece of hair right here that's just, I don't know what's going on with it, but it's driving me crazy. So we're gonna hopefully it's not in my way when I'm stamping and showing you guys stuff because it's gonna drive me crazy. But welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Amanda Waldhart, and you are here with Amanda's Inspiration Station.com. I'm on Facebook right now, but I will upload this to my YouTube channel. So if you are watching me on Facebook or my YouTube channel, first of all, thank you. If you are not a YouTube subscriber of mine, I would love for you to head on over there and hit that subscribe button. And if you like or don't like or follow me on my Amanda's Inspiration Station, I would love for you to hit the like button and follow button to follow me. I do post a monthly event schedule. That schedule is printable on my blog at amandasinspirationstation.com, and that schedule shows when I come on and do my Facebook Lives. It also lets you know when I have my clubs, my classes, any special events, demonstrator events that I do. So that's kind of nice. So if you want to, my Januaries, I will link it below. Not on Facebook right now, but when I transfer it over to YouTube, I will try to link it below. If not, you can head to amandasinspirationstation.com and it's on there. So today we're going to do a few things. We're going to do two things. We're going to make 3 cards using a brand new stamp set along with another brand new stamp set and a brand new embossing folder. All 3 are part of our celebration. So today starts our January through April mini catalog and our January through February celebration. This is Stampin' Up's biggest sale of the year. I look forward to this every year. It's probably one of my favorites. I love, love, love the beginning of the mini catalogs, the January through April catalogs. So we're going to go and we're going to do a quick little walkthrough just through the celebration brochure. And then I want to show you something at the end of the mini catalog, and then we'll go ahead and we'll start stamping. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn you down here. Oh, there we go. So I just want to make sure that I'm turned down because I had some problems a couple weeks ago and I feel like I fixed it, but I want to make sure. So there we are. Okay. So I'm going to show you just a few things, but we're going to start with the mini catalog. I'm not going to go through every page. And yes, since it's live, I can actually open this up today. So I'm super excited. If you do not have one of these catalogs, please reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to talk to you and get one for you. So I wanted to just show at the back of the catalog here. We're going to go kind of backwards. We're going to start from the back to the front, kind of the front. We're not really going to go to the front. I'm just wanting to go to the very back. So we have a few pages here that are joining Stampin' Up, which I'm going to go over in just a moment. Then we have hosting a workshop or a party. This would be where you would collect hostess rewards. And you can do that on your own too. If you have $150 sale or more, you automatically get hostess rewards. And right now, I just want to make sure everybody sees this because it's super cute. There is a Carnival Treat stamp set in the back here. Now, this stamp set is only available if you have an order of $150 or more. So the stamp set itself is $14. It's a value of $24. Once you have $150 in sales, you earn 10% hostess rewards, which would be $15. So you would have enough to get that stamp set. So that I just want to point that out because it's super cute. And then the other thing I wanted to point out in the back of the catalog is in the back of the catalog, we have what we call like at a glance. And I'm going to go a couple pages into this. Hold on. So on page 67 of the mini catalog, they show all of the bundles right in the back, which is super nice. I love doing that. I love looking through this because sometimes when you first look at a catalog, it can be very overwhelming. Like there's so many new products and you're so excited. And I don't know about you, but I've missed products before, where I've missed an embossing folder on a page, or I missed a ribbon or an embellishment. So this is really nice to make sure that you go back through, and you can look at all of the bundles. And then once it shows all the bundles, then you have a page that has all the stamp sets, all the dies, all the embossing folders, and then you have all the designer series papers. You have cards and envelopes and treats, packaging, punches, any tools that we have. Like here we have masks, we have a new brayer. Stampin' Up! Used to have a brayer before, a long time ago, and it was retired for years, and now they've come out with a new one. So this is different. I have not played with it yet. I did get it. I haven't played with it yet. So I will be working on that at some point to share with you guys. And then this is also then where all of like the embellishments are. So we have all of the embellishments, the baker's twine, the ribbons. So that way you don't miss anything. Because I know for me, sometimes I miss things. And the other thing that I wanted you to look at, this is my craziness. When I get a new catalog, I literally flip through this thing like it's my Bible. Like I carry it around with me. I look at it all the time. It is my everything. I highlight things once I purchase them. I highlight them so that I know that I have them, of what I have. But the other thing I do is I really make sure that I go through, and I do this after I look at the product, to look at the samples, of the cards, because in all the different projects, there is such amazing projects in here. And sometimes, you know what, I'm not always, sometimes I can sit down and I can design 5 to 10 cards like it's nothing. I'm on a roll. This is awesome. And then other times I sit down and I'm like, I can't think of anything right now, and my creativity is just not there. And I always find 2 things that help me kind of get in that creative mood. One is I start to organize my stuff in my craft room. I know that sounds weird, but if I start organizing it and I have my hands on the products and I'm looking through all of it, that's when I start getting a little inspired. And the other time is I'll look at projects in here, whether it's in the catalog, whether it's on Pinterest. I will sit there and, you know what, case a project, make the exact same card, get yourself in that I'm going to stamp mood, or I'm going to design mood, and then you can go from there. So this is the catalog. Again, I'm not going to go through the whole thing. I just wanted to show you a few tips on there. So I'm going to set that aside. I am going to briefly go through, though, the Sale-a-bration mini brochure here, because I want to make sure that you guys all see a few of the things, because I missed a couple things when I first looked through it. So for those who don't know, Sale-a-bration is for every $50 that you spend before shipping and tax, you can pick out a free item. Now, there are a few items here that you can only get if you spend $100. So at that point, you have a choice. You can do 2 $50 free Sale-a-bration items, or you can do one of them that is valued for the $100. So on page 4, we're going to go ahead and start. I'm just going to open it up here. On page 4, we have a stamp set called Watermelon, or Watercolor Melon, and we're actually using that today. So this is the stamp set, and we are going to make cards today. And I'm going to show you the cards that we're going to make today. So we are going to make this card. You know what? I'm going to turn my light up just a little bit. We're going to make this card, and then we're going to make this card. All very very simple cards that they have a few layers. There's punching, there's stamping, there is fussy cutting. Then you have your ribbon. And then you also we're gonna use an embossing folder, and the embossing folder we're gonna use is also a celebration item. So this is the stamps that we're gonna be using. And I'll show you, point out the stamp sets and the things that we're going to use on these cards as I go through here. So on page 4, that is the Watercolor Melon stamp set. That's with a $50 purchase. Then we have the Sunny Days 12 by 12 Designer Series paper. Super cute. I love this paper. Both sides have different patterns. Lots of cute things. I really think these are cute. At first, when I was looking at this, and I was looking at this with some of my fellow friends, and I was like, eh. And one of them said to me, I would have thought you would have really liked that one. And I was like, you know. But then I started seeing samples of it, and now I'm like, oh, you're right. I really do like that one. All right, so let's turn to page 6. We have Flight and Airy 12 by 12 Designer Series paper. This is also with a $50 purchase. Again, these are double-sided. We have Cradled in Love. This is a stamp set that has, it's like a little cradle, great little baby card, super cute. This is also free with a $50 purchase, but this is where I missed one of the things, because I looked at this, I opened it up, and first I saw the paper, I saw the stamp set, I saw the samples, and then I passed it by. But in the middle here, there is actually another item for free with $50, and it is Pool Party 5/8 inch crinkle ribbon. And I'm actually going to grab it because I have it all behind me right now. And I want to grab it because I want to show you just how adorable this is. So here is the crinkle ribbon, and I'm actually going to open this up because I want to pull it out. If I can get it. There we go. All right. So here is the crinkle ribbon. So it is a thicker ribbon, but I love this ribbon. It is easy to tie. It's easy to make bows with. It's a great ribbon. This is also a great ribbon, I think, when you do treats, to wrap around 3D projects, maybe tie around a cello bag. Super cute. So there is one that you don't want to miss. All right, on page 8, we have some more Designer Series paper on both sides here. We have Softly Stippled. That's with a $50 purchase. And then we have the Most Adored 12 by 12 Designer Series, Specialty Designer Series paper. Now this is specialty because there's actually gold, like foil in it. And I'm going to share that with you as well. I wanted, sometimes the pictures don't, most of the time the pictures don't do it justice. So I did want to share this. So here is one pattern, but then on the back, so this is the back. So it has that shiny gold like foil to it. Then we have the plaid, the red plaid. On the back, we have the shiny gold. So on one side, it's all different patterns with the shiny gold. And then on the other side, it's different patterns with like Flirty Flamingo, Real Red, Basic White. So we have the hearts. These are actually hearts. Super cute. And then you have the flowers. And then we have this one with the hearts. I don't know why I'm showing it to you like that. Maybe I should turn it this way. And then we have like the marble swirly. This always reminds me of the shaving cream technique. And then there you have it. So that's really pretty. I like that. This whole pack here is free with a $50. Now here's another one that I missed that I was like so excited to see the paper. I was like, ah. So in the middle here, there is the opaque facet gems. And I want to show you those because these are Calypso Coral Pecan Pie and Pool Party. And I'm going to pull these out. So that's what these look like. Let me see. I feel like you guys probably can't see these very well. But super cute. Maybe I should keep it up against the white. There. So those are free with a $50 purchase as well. All right, so moving along to page 10, we have Heartfelt Hellos, and that is another stamp set that we're going to be using today. So we're going to use 2 of the stamps today. We're going to use the Hello and Enjoy Your Day, but there's Thinking of You This Easter, Happy Mother's Day, Dad, You're the Best, and Love You More. I think that's super cute. A great little sane stamp set that you can have free with a $50 purchase. Then we have the trusty Toolbox 12 by 12 Designer Series paper. Now this paper actually goes with a bundle that is in the mini catalog. So if we go back to our bundles in the back, let me see, I'll be able to tell you what page it's on in a minute. Not that page. I'm missing it. Where am I missing it? Right here. So it is on page 56. So if I go to 56 here, this is a stamp set and a die set. And you can get it bundled. When you get it bundled, you save 10%. And bundled is $54.75. So you could buy that bundle and then you could get the Designer Series paper for free that goes with it. So that's a great value there. All right. And then we'll flip to the next one. This one is probably my favorite out of the entire thing. These are the Jungle Pals. Now I do have this. So here's the stamp set. I actually just love the tiger and the little lemur. I think they're so cute. And then look at the sloth. I mean, it's just super cute. So the stamp set itself is free with a $50 purchase. And then over on the right side are the dies that match this. And not only are the dies all to cut out every single animal, but then you also have other pieces to the dies that are super cute. And this, though, is with a $100 purchase. So if you had a $150 order, you would get $15 free host rewards, and you could use that on the Hostess stamp set or any product of your choosing. And then you could pick out this and this as your free item. So the dies are super cute. I had a fun. I've made a couple different cards using this that I have some upcoming events for. So I'm really excited for that. All right, next page. We're almost done here. This is another one where this is $100. And this one here is Softly Sophisticated Stamp Set. It's got some few sayings, and then it's also got some flowers. And then it has an embossing folder, and that is the embossing folder that we are using today. So that is the embossing folder that I used on these cards today. So super cute. Love it. All right. Then we have another one for $100 here. This is the Detailed Dogwood. I actually don't have this one yet. I kind of missed it in my thing. I was so excited to get the other ones that I have not gotten that one yet, but I hope to get that one. All right, and then on page 16, so real quickly, I want to say there are 14, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes, there are 14 free items that you can get during celebration. Now, you can stock up on them. If there's something, some people want one of everything. If you love this paper and you spend $150 and you want that paper, you could get 3 of them. There's no limit. You can pick as many as you want of what you want in this celebration catalog. So then on page 16 is our joining special. Stampin' Up! Always does a joining special. And we have two options. So purchasing the starter kit is $99 plus tax. The shipping is completely free, which is a value of 11%. So that's a nice savings. Plus, you actually get to pick out $125 worth of product for $99. So you're getting $26 worth of product for free. You're getting to save the 11% shipping because the shipping is for free. And yes, you can pick out whatever product you want. For our free joining special, we have this new Stampin' Glass studio mat, and I really like it. I have it right here. I want to share it with you today. So with the mat, I'm going to move my little sign here. I'm going to move this. So here is the mat. The mat comes with, it is a glass mat. And I did post this on my blog today of all the dimensions and the details. What's nice is it is also, you can do all kinds of measuring on here. It is a glass mat. It also comes with, let's just talk about the mat first. So it comes with 4 protector corners. Now these protector corners come off very easily and on very easily. I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure how I feel about these yet because on the bottom, I find that my arms and my elbows keep taking them off. So to me, you don't have to have them. That's not a big deal because it still is raised up and protected, because on the back of the mat, there are these like little rubber, like little legs. So it is completely protected. It also comes with a like chamois, not as thick as our chamois that we use to clean our stamp sets. It is a thinner, like a thinner wipe, but you get it wet and you just wipe it right off. You can use your blending. You can use here. Oh, you know what? I'm totally going to do this. Hold on. I am going to take this and you can just write on this. You can color, you can put your inks on there, and then I have one side that's dirty and one side that's clean. So let's use the dirty side. And then you literally just wipe it right off like that. And you're only using water. So there you go. You're only using water. And it will dry up and kind of harden like the purple chamois that we have. And then once you use water again, it just goes soft again. So that's kind of nice. So it comes with one of those. This is a value, by the way, of $60 that you are getting free with your starter kit. And the other item that it comes with, it's like a silicone white mat, and it sticks right on your glass. And this is very nice because you can use this for multiple things. For one, I can put my stamp set right there and I can do my stamping. La-ti-da. I can take some ink refills and I can put some ink refills in here if I want to use my watercolor pens, my watercolor brushes. You could put your embellishments in here. Like if you have like the sequins and you're doing a shaker card, you could dump them in there and that way they're in that spot. I mean, it's endless. This is just a tool for you to use however you want to. I will share though that, and point this out, that these squares obviously can be used for anything. I've seen a couple times where somebody's used it and they've put like, you know, your ink in there. But these also fit our ink spots perfectly. So you could have 4 different ink spots there and use that too. So super cool. Now, I want to share one thing. So with the starter kit, $125 worth of product, you pay $99 plus tax. You're getting free $26 worth of product. You're getting free shipping, which is savings of 11%. And then you get this, which is free, and it is a value of $60. I don't know about you. I like free. Free is good to me. And this is fabulous. Not to mention, I love being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Now, yes, I do it as a business. I didn't always start out that way. Over 80% of us only do it as a hobby, and that is totally fine. Almost all of my Crafty Cats team are hobby demonstrators, and that is perfectly fine. You do it so that you can save 20% on all of your product. If you're already using Stampin' Up!, why not save 20% on your product all the time? It's perfect. If you ever have any questions, you can always reach out to me. I would be more than happy just to sit down and talk with you and answer any of your questions. Now, one thing, because I said you have two options with joining. If you didn't like this mat, which there may be someone out there that might not like this mat or might not want it, you don't have to choose this mat as your free item. You could instead add an additional $30 worth of free product of your choice to your starter kit during Sale-a-bration. So you can either pick the free mat or you can add an additional $30 to your starter kit. So that'd be $155, but you're only paying $99 and tax. All right, so now that we have gone through this, we should stamp. And we're using 3 products from our Sale-a-bration catalog today, so I'm super excited. So let's get this out of the way here, and let's start with our cards. So we are using, let me bring my stuff back here. So we're gonna do 3 cards here. All 3 card bases are basic white thick. So if I use a white card base or a vanilla card base, I always use the thick. And I decided just to kind of keep it simple all the way across the board, and I used basic black, sweet sorbet, and then granny apple green. The ribbon I'm using today is our black and white gingham ribbon, and then we're just gonna use the watermelon color stamp set, heartfelt hellos, and then the softly sophisticated embossing folder. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's see which card I have up first, and we'll go from there. Let's see here. So it looks like I have the square one, so we're gonna go with the square one right here. I'll just set that right there. So our card base is 5.5 by 8.5, and you can score it at 4 1/4. I don't like to score it. I know that sounds crazy, but I don't. I like to fold it in half and use my bone folder. I find that the corners match up perfectly when I do that. So we are going to stamp at the bottom the hello. So I'm going to get out my Memento ink pad. And because we're using a photopolymer stamp sets, so the Watercolor Melon stamp set is all photopolymer. The heartfelt hellos is actually rubber stamps. So I'm going to use my piercing mat underneath just to have a little bit of cushion, because I like when I use the Memento and I'm using a saying or I'm stamping an image, I want that to be a rich, deep black. So I'm going to use my piercing mat to give it a little bit of a cushion. And I'm going to open that up. And I have my hello. I'm just going to hold on to that there. Make sure that it's really inked up. And then I'm just going to stamp it in the bottom right, just like that. Right. And then, for the sake of the video, I have already ran these through the embossing folder, so we don't have to do that. So I'm going to place this Sweet Sorbet embossed piece. I'm going to place it flat, and what side you choose is up to you. I'm going to place it flat on my black square piece. So I'm going to get out my adhesive here. I'm just going to place that flat. And then I have a scrap piece of basic white, and we're going to do some stamping. So we need to stamp the full watermelon in Granny Apple Green. And then we also need to stamp the piece of watermelon in Sweet Sorbet. And I've got something I want to share with you with this stamp set. So I'm going to stamp this at the bottom here, and there's a reason why I'm going to use that. Because our modern oval punch that was in our holiday catalog works with this stamp set. So it fits perfectly with this stamp set. It's meant to use it. So now all I had to do was punch out that watermelon. So now I have this side, so I'm going to stamp my watermelon here, and then I'm going to do the rind in Granny Apple Green, just like that. And then I'm going to pull out the memento because we need to do some little seeds, and I just did seeds at the top like that. Now we do not have a punch for this one. Wah, wah, wah. Sorry. So I am just going to fussy cut this. I'm going to take my paper snips. I'm going to leave a little white all the way around. And I'm just going to turn my paper with my scissors. I find that that's the easiest. I also find if you leave white, and you can cut that part off, but if you leave some white around the edge, it's a lot easier to fussy cut. Plus, if you had a die, there would be white around the edge. You're not cutting it right up to the stamped part. All right, so there are my two pieces. So I have two pieces of ribbon here. One's longer than the other. So I'm going to take the longer one and I'm going to wrap it around my square. Now I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal though, because, and not my green glue, I want that ribbon to stick. So I'm going to place that. I'm going to around. Just like that. And then if you have a little extra, just snip it. I usually just snip it off. And we're placing this flat on the card. So I'm just going to place this flat right about center near the top. And then I am going to turn these over and we're going to put some dimensionals on them. Not the mini ones though. We're going to do the regular ones. And then all right, so peel those off. And I'm going to place this at an angle, overlapping the ribbon, but I want to leave enough space over here on the right side to run this piece through and just tie a knot. So before I do that, then I'm going to add my watermelon. I'm going to overlap it like that. And then I'm just going to tuck this under. And if you need your piercing tool or whatever tool you need to tuck it under like that. And then I'm not doing this in a bow. I'm literally just going to tie this in a knot. We're just going to tie it like that. And then I'm going to trim it so that it's not so long. And there's our first card. An easy, cute, adorable card. I love these. This could be a thank you card. This could be, hello, I'm thinking about you. This can be in any card. I love it. All right, so let's go to the second one. And that one, for the sake of the video, I did my bows already. So we have our card base here. Again, I'm just going to fold it in half here. I'm going to use my bone folder. And then we're going to do some stamping. Again, same stamping. We're going to do this big watermelon. And I want to do it at the end so that I can punch it out. And then this one, we're going to do Enjoy Your Day. So we're not going to do this watermelon. We're going to do a different watermelon piece. We're going to do a half one right here. And I'm going to stamp that. And I'm going to use the correct rind here. So there are two different ones, one for this one and one for that one. And then we're also going to get our watermelon seeds. Now, I wanted to share something else with you with punching, and I think it's, this is not a current punch, but let me see if it's this one. I think it's this one. Yes, it is. Okay, so if you still currently have Stampin' Up's 1 3/4 circle punch, or if you have any other Buddy's 1 3/4 circle punch, if you wanted to, you know, punch this, you could still punch it like this as a circle, and then you could just go across the top like this and snip off the top. And that way it's still perfectly round at the bottom if you didn't trust yourself and your fussy cutting technique. And then I'm going to go ahead and do this. We'll punch this one out. I love punches. All right. And then this, you could either make another one. All right. So we have, I did want to share this though. So this card, I cut the sweet sorbet all the way to the edge so that the black was just showing on the top and the bottom. But when I did these, I made it so that it was a little bit different. I made it so that it was like framed because I wanted to see the difference between the two. So I just want to share that I did that. And I'm just going to apply this to this, and then we'll see which one we like better. All right, and we're going to turn this. We do need to stamp Still Enjoy Your Day. So I'm going to get that out. And I really want to make sure that I have this inked up, and I want to put this on. There we go. So it's not as dark as I generally like it, but if you want, you can always take your black blend and you can just color in the little spots there that maybe didn't get as inked as well as you'd like. It's always a little tip there. All right, so I'm going to do that. And now I'm going to place my ribbon before I place this down. We're going to do our ribbon, but now we're going to do our ribbon this way. So I am going to move this ink before I put my elbow in it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to place my adhesive on the back here. And I'm just going to place it over to the side going this direction. Like that. And then I am going to put some on the edge here and some more in the middle. And we're going to place this all the way across our card. Like that. Again, we're going to use dimensionals. And we're going to pop up our watermelons. And I'm just going to kind of overlap like that. I'm going to kind of overlap this one like that. And then for the bow, and I've already done the bow for the sake of the video, I'm going to use mini glue dots. And I'm just going to put the bow up at the top there. Like that. And there is that card. Second card. Easy. Now, which one do we like better? This or that? This meaning the top one where the sweet sorbet goes all the way across, or that where the sweet sorbet has more like the black is framed around it. I don't know. I like them both, but I think I like this better. I'd love to know what you think though. So put that in the comments because I would love to know what you think, which one you like better. All right. So there's that card. So let's move on to our last and final card. So we have this one here. And this time I did the card a little bit different. I did not do it 5.5 by 8. I actually cut it at 4.25 by 11, and then I scored it by 5. I'm still going to use my bone folder. Sometimes I just like to have a card that opens this direction or even this way, but we're going to do it this way today. So same with this piece. We're going to place this again flat to our basic black. I also would love to know in the comments, what's your favorite product out of this new catalog, or your favorite product out of the Sale-a-bration, or both? What is your must-have? What's your thing that you're like, you know what, I gotta have that? Oops, I just moved that a little bit, and I made that a little crooked. And one nice thing about having the green glue is because if you make it a little crooked. All right, so we're gonna place our ribbon around the edge like this. You have a few seconds to maneuver it with that green glue. All right, so I'm gonna place that right there. I do still have to stamp the hello. All right, every time I see this hello, I want to sing Adele. Hello. All right, there's that. It's me. Okay, I'm gonna stop. All right, so there's that. Let's put that there. We have our scrap. We're gonna do our watermelon again. And this time we're gonna go back to this kind of sliced watermelon. And I keep putting the lid on here, but I keep forgetting I need it for the seeds. There we go. All right. And then we need this. All right, so now let's punch this. Now remember, if you do not have one of these catalogs, please reach out to me. I would be more than happy to get one to you. You can always shop and look online at amandasinspirationstation.com. Once you click on that, there's actually a button on the left side that says Shop Now. You can just go right there and it takes you right to my online store where you can see all of the products that Stampin' Up! Has, including our online exclusives, which those are product that are not in any publication. They're strictly online, and there is some fabulous ones there. So I highly recommend you look at those. And it doesn't matter for Sale-a-bration to get a free item. It doesn't matter if you don't have to pick out of this new catalog. You could pick out of the annual catalog, the mini catalog. You can pick from online exclusives. You can pick from the clearance rack. There's still lots of great products on the clearance rack. I highly recommend that. It doesn't matter. You just have to have $50 before shipping and tax. All right, so this one we're gonna angle this way. We're gonna place the watermelon going up like this. Oops, I didn't take off the back of that one. Like that. And then again with the bow, we're gonna use a mini glue dot. All right. Oops, there's one right up here. We'll use this one. Perfect. And then I'm going to place that kind of at an angle right there. And there you have it. So these are our cards. We have these and these. Those are our cards. I hope you guys enjoy these cards. I hope I inspired you to want this stamp set. It's super cute. I really like it. I think you can do so many things with it, and it's super cute. And the glass, I mean, oh, this is fabulous. So if you have any questions or you want to shop, just head on over to Amanda's Inspiration Station. amandajones.com. You can reach out to me that way, or on Facebook. You can reach out to me that way as well. Thank you guys for taking the time, and I will see you soon. Bye.